Hello! Oh my god, Twitch, shut up. Hello! Welcome, Starcraft 2 fans. Today we are gathered to watch the beautiful match between the one, the only, the mighty Team Horizon. Let's hope we get something done here. Versus! I had this opened up before. Oh, right. Was it? Legalize Stimpacks, I believe. Hype. The hype is starting up. We're gonna do this. I got some music, as you might have noticed. I don't know really how properly everyone can still hear me. Doesn't really matter. I'll figure it out in 3 minutes. Who needs to hear me if you can hear the music? Need to add one little thing to our panel's music. There we go. Gotta give a little bit of credit there. Okay. Okay, I'm ready for this one. I do think the music is a little too loud. Let me see. Alright, put it louder. We're gonna be having some great matches today. Let's have a look and see. I cannot see the lineup just yet for the other team. I'm probably on the wrong side as well for that to happen. But we do have the match maps over here. It's gonna be Thunderbird, starting off with that one. Then we're gonna go into Turbo Cruise 84, followed up by New Repugnancy. Then Kairos Junction, and if we do have to go there, it's gonna be Cyber Forest. The match should start at any time right now. I do believe I will get an invite if I join game. Let's see. I'm just gonna ninja join here, just in case. Thunderbird has been hosted up, so this is the correct lobby for me to be in. Do. Wait, alright, I gotta do this. There we go. People want to hear the things in game. People are joining the lobby. If I press it. Okay, that's not good. Have to close a couple of windows here. We're the one, the only, the mighty! Oh. Whoops! Right, okay. Will do, change the names, thank you very much. Legalize Stimpacks. There we go. Also the live message. Probably should have changed. I'm too late for that one though. We'll be fine. I was busy having my last moment of food. But we should be good. We should be good right now. We should be good right here. There it is. Everything is fixed. Let's take a look. We're looking at Banty versus Kozan right now. Truly hoping that will change any moment now. So if let me see. Let's see if this hotkey works. It does not. Alright, that's fine. That is fine. We'll just do it by hand. The music we'll do by hand. Just checking if this still works. Not sure if it does. Oh, there we go. No? Okay, hold up. That's not good. Alright, we're doing... Scuffed stream activate! Also, we'll do this. There we go. This makes it better again. Da 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 da. Both players are in the lobby. I'm just waiting right now for the go sign. And maybe some other people. I do believe Legalize Stimpacks do have their own stream going on, so might cut into my own viewership a little bit, but that's alright. That's alright. Oh, they have a co-host. It's not the one I wanted. Right, let's go back to this one. A total of 2 good hype music songs here. The title is changed. You should refresh it. I'll just actually type it. Oh, yep. Seems like the game is gonna start here. Oh, well, it's not completely started. I guess I can keep the music going for a little bit. Keep the music going for a little bit, right up until the very end. Also, I'm surprised my... Oh, okay. Oh, there we go. Interesting. This is the lowest versus the highest MMR. Let me see. Right, okay. View profile. It's alright. We'll see what happens. I'm sure I changed these hotkeys. Oh well. Oh, okay. Fuck. I think they all said they're ready. Okay, here we go. I couldn't live without the music, but we'll do it. We'll do it fine. It's okay. We're starting here on Thunderbird Alley. I hope both are played. There we go. Okay. Whew. We're back at it again. First match of the day. It's gonna be Horizon Snowdrum, the blue Zerg player in the bottom right corner over here. Doing some fancy camera work. And he's facing off against Legalize Stimpacks. God, he's a red Protoss player. He's in the top left. Over here. He prefers to be in the top left. Snowdrum likes to be in the bottom right. That's, you know, by choice, obviously. As everyone knows how it works in Starcraft 2. I think my friend who's new to Starcraft is gonna rewatch this VOD, so I'm gonna just put in some random wrong information bits here and there, just to, you know, have a little fun. I'm sure people will be aware of this. Production queue. The probe over here a little bit too late to actually block the expansion, taking the gas and then the spawning pool quite nicely. Only one probe here onto the gas, so obviously he might have been a little bit aware in case, you know, there was some kind of cheesy play on the way. He did see that base being scouted, so maybe that's why he's only having one probe into the gas now. Otherwise, maybe this is just this, you know, this is just how he plays. He likes to just have the one probe and then keep the rest onto the minerals. It could be. Could very well be. A little bit of a gap there. Very good. One enough space there. It should be. Perfect wall placements. Perfect wall placements indeed. Alright. Spawning pool about to be finished. He's gonna have his queens on the way very soon. Yeah, let's just kind of wait and see what both of these players do, really. There's no cannon rush, so that's good. You know, it does help out now and again. But just going over here, watching for that third base with the probe. Should be fine. Will the Zerglings find it? Will he even go out with the Zerglings to look for the probe? It looks like he will. Not too much going on yet. We got a Stargate on the way. Oh my god, he didn't see it. Alright. Fair enough. Well, the probe is gonna see this hatchery going down. He should, right? Yeah, there we go. Instant knowledge. Gateway. Oh, where is this? There it is. There is an Overlord kind of in a good position to scout this, though. So he should be able to get a good glimpse about that. 2 gateways, 1 expo. It seems alright. We got Overlord speed on the way as well, so he is really looking into getting that early scout on. Most likely with this Overlord, only one Overlord in position. The other Overlord kind of still in the middle of the map. Does send the links in as well, so he can do a little nice one to scout the front, scout the back at the same time. The Oracle is going to be out before this Overlord is even close to the base though, unfortunately. Should probably keep an eye on this. Probe going back in here again. Is he just putting down a little bit of a pylon, or is he just prepping just in case for later on? We'll have to see. Keep an eye out on that as well. Oracle moving out. Also a Phoenix being created after this. Oh, right. I think Game HUD is enabled. I disabled my WCS overlays. I'll put it on next game. Thank you, Matfi. So quite a lot of damage here actually being done already. 4 drones going down. Snowdrum did not have a other queen over here. Seems like he's being very... I mean, he does have a lot of Overlords out on the map. With the Phoenix, of course, he might be wanna pulling those back again. But it seems like he had skimped out on the creep spreading queens for now. Which, of course, is a little bit weak against the Stargate. Twilight Council on the way as well. Two oracles. They're pinging. They're letting me know. I kind of have a co-caster in this case. Because of that. I have a co-caster just through the pings. The power of pinging. Baneling Nest on the way as well. I'm kind of curious. Not too much is still happening. Twilight Count's actually on the way very quickly. Forge on the way as well. It's just one forge though, as far as I'm aware. Not sure, this could still be some sort of big timing attack, but he does manage. Alright, he does take the third base over here. Just playing it safe, playing it cool. Salad charge on the way, a very strong upgrade there as well for the Protoss. And now Snowdrum getting a really good scout off the base actually. Even with the Phoenixes on the map, that's good. Impressive. Obviously he will most likely lose
they're attacking your base now.
The Overlord, but oh my god, that's too many. That's too many oracles. It's a lot of energy being used up. The drone's not being pulled either. Back to safety again. One oracle does go down, but this is a lot of economic damage actually. Already 21, 23 workers killed over here. Now, yeah, he did still have another spore crawler over there, but yeah, of course unluckily he does lose a lot of workers there. He's gonna lose the Overlord. He won't get supply blocked. He's floating a little bit of minerals here now. But we do have to say that this is probably the person with the highest MMR from Legalize Stimpacks versus the one with the lowest MMR for Horizon. At least that's what I've heard. In my own Twitch chat. So like if you're paying attention to Twitch chat, you were aware already as well. One pylon over here, very nice for counterattacks at later stages in the game. Another oracle actually going over here. I'm not sure if Snowdrum is in a Fantastic spot. Let's actually see the worker count. Yeah, he is on the same amount of workers as the Protoss. Obviously, you do not want this. Also, the same amount of bases. I guess it would be a little bit wasteful, maybe at this timing point, to try and make another base, just because he's not even fully saturated on these bases yet. Although he could start thinking about it. Is he? Let me see in the production queue. He's just making Hydralisks right now. He might just be going for a big all-in from with a Hydra Ling thing. No, he does go for the expansion. I don't know what I'm talking about. He does have... oh, right, over here. Yeah, so 57 drones right now. Just wanting to play it a little bit safer. Not sure if the Protoss is moving out. The Protoss at the same time taking his full space. Putting down some status ward traps. And those High Templar are out very early, so he's gonna have a lot of energy for later on. Let's see. Oh, that's really good, actually. Some Lings just walking around already, activating those traps. Going in for a scout again. Actually, well, he does see that there's a base being taken here, so that's really good for him. Is he gonna go for an aggressive move out with this information, though? I mean, he doesn't have the greatest army against the High Templar Storm, to be fair. But there's not that many yet, right? So if he does get a good surround with this amount of Lings and Banelings, could still very well work out for him. But there are a lot of status wall traps out there on the map. So he would have to always have a couple of Lings just in front of his army to ensure that he will get that. And that's a lot of Banelings. I'm sure he's going to go for a big attack here. I'm sure. If I'm wrong here, then I don't know. I don't know anymore about StarCraft. Call me crazy. He is running up behind this though as well. So it does not seem like he wants to go fully all in, but he does definitely want to do a lot of aggression here and taking down the rooks, so avoiding those status ward traps here. And the Protoss army a little bit out of position. Oh, did not dodge that one, but only Lings getting caught in this. Very nice. And the Protoss actually going for a counter attack at the moment. Very interesting. Does take out this base. I think he's just gonna retreat right now. He should know something is up. No, he is going forwards. Alright, there we go. He does go in. This might be a really good opportunity for him to actually get a good flank going on the Protoss army. Those Lings a little bit too early into the fray. Let's see what happens over here. The Banelings coming in. And the Banelings... Oh my god, the Banelings all on top of the High Templar. Oh my god, this could be a huge engagement. There's one big storm though. And the last High Templar does go down, and this seems like it should be an easy cleanup from here for the Zerg player. Now, with all those High Templar going down, there is still a lot over here, but yeah, I think he only has like 2 or 3 storms available right now. He's gonna have more, obviously, later on, but if the Zerg is quick, he might be able to take some advantage here. Actually, I'm not sure anymore. Seeing this army count for the Protoss, it's still a little bit rough. A lot of the Hydralisks not really moving forwards here, but it does help out. He's not moving into the storms because of it. 2 storms already gone now. He doesn't have that many storms, so he needs to be careful. Oh my god, the Banelings again! A beautiful connection onto the High Templar. I cannot believe this. And I'm not sure if the Protoss can stay alive in this moment. He still has his War Prism. Another Immortal goes down. He decided to save, what is it, 3 Zealots and a Stalker instead of that Immortal. A little bit unfortunate, and this seems like a beautiful, another deny over here, but of course over here at the same time, and I suspect that the Protoss is now going for heavy counter aggression, and this is the one chance he still has. The Zerg though coming into the main base right on top of all the production facilities, well most of them anyway, actually the Protoss made a lot of them here, but at the same time, oh my god, this Spore Crawler is so low, it's not on creep, it's gonna lose some health. This is dangerous. Oh, just these Banelings are gonna finish just in time. They should be able to blow up all these Zealots, and beautiful connections once more. But the Zerg will most likely lose both of these bases right now. He does have a couple of Hydralisks on the way, but there's some Zealots interrupting them. I'm not sure if he can actually hold this other base, but yeah, this should be a win, right? This should be a win for the Zerg player right here. Those connections onto those High Templars with the Banelings, I think just did it. They completely knocked him out, and the Protoss was a little bit too greedy maybe, staying in there into the main fray and not recalling with all his High Templar. And there we go, GG, well played being called. Wow. Wow. Already a first win for Team Horizon. Very good, very good. Alright, I need to go to my musics. Let's turn up the music again, shall we? That's not the one I want. Next song. There we go. Should we just wait with... let's actually... Hold up. We'll go to the waiting time music. Alright, this is the waiting time music. Let's add these to the playlist. There we go. Live broadcasting onto about... Well, actually, let's leave it on this. This is probably the best one out of them all. Also, I gotta remember to put my WCS on. There we go. Display again. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Alright, there we go. So, my side right now is fixed. We'll have Game Hard as well, most likely. Bounty already in a lobby. Let's join the game for him. Wow. Snowdrum just came back actually this week for into the fray again and already taking a map for Team Horizon. Very well done. So, I'm not sure who's gonna be playing next, but I do know that the map will be Turbo Cruise. Turbo Cruise! A very surprising win there. Probably your Team Horizon not expecting that one. And I agree, holy, those banelings, they were incredible. There were no sentries there either, so the force field, there were like literally no force fields at all, and that might have been a little bit questionable. It might have been able to save those High Templar. Also, after taking down the 4th base of the Zerg, maybe you just should have gone for the recall. You had so much energy on those High Templars still. There were a lot of storms available, but then just those banelings coming from the high ground and suddenly being right on top of those High Templar. You know, even if he did recall right in that moment, he would not have gotten away. That was a surprising win. I really thought Snowdrum there being in a terrible position after losing, what, like 25 workers already to the Oracles. Maybe that's why, that's obviously why, right? That he didn't have as many, sentries, because he did go for that high of a Oracle count. That cost a lot of gas and, well, I'm guessing that's what happened. Yeah, sorry about the... I forgot that was also the logo, obviously. What's this? Yeah, there was a little bit of a logo thing there. We weren't supposed to have that, overlay interface. Let's see, Super Silver, he is ready. Noxy, let's see if Noxy is ready. Right, 3, 2, 1, and here we go. Starting the game. Whoa, oh, what a game! Oh my god. Now that's high excitement. Right, we're going in. I don't care anymore. You guys can just see the lobby, alright? I don't care. I just don't want to forget about it. I don't want you guys missing any part of this game. Turbo Cruise. Beautiful map, beautiful colors on this map. Very nice, very nice. I always love these force fields. Obviously, for the people who do not know, you know, you haven't been playing a lot of Starcraft, first of all. But yeah, these force fields, they do slow down your units. And let me see. Putting up the names. In the bottom left corner, we have a blue Protoss player by the name of Nuxy. He's from Team Horizon. In the bottom left corner, blue Protoss. I think I've already mentioned that. Let's just make sure I did it anyway. In the top right, his opponents from Legalize Stimpacks. Wait, there we go. I wanted to do the... I'm sorry, alright? I'm trying to multitask, I shouldn't. From Legalize Stimpacks, we have Super Silver. Some epilepsy camera work. The best type of camera work. It's a PvP. I don't know a lot about PvP. I'm sure we'll figure things out as we go. Both of these players are way better at Protoss, so I'm gonna try to just learn, do my best to learn here. Let's see. I do believe you do go for the 2 gateways. That's pretty standard in this meta. And there we go. Noxie also going for the second gateway. Second gateway, double gases being fully mined over here. And ooh, Super Silver actually mining with only 2 workers onto the gas. Maybe this is just a thing that the Protoss players for Legalize Stimpacks does. Yeah, maybe. Who knows? Maybe they just don't like to fully use the mining of their gas. That was some gas from my lungs. That's funny. I made a little joke. God. Okay. Probe's chasing another probe over here. Is he gonna go for another scout? Is he gonna pull him back? We'll have to see. Wait and see. Looks like he might want to go for a second scout. There's another probe on the way, just scouting for proxies, it seems. Neither of them going for a proxy though, on the other hand as well. So, both kind of playing it safe, not really committing to any cheese. Wait, what's this? Well, that's embarrassing. That's... Oh, the pathing of Starcraft 2 is not perfect in any case. Sometimes stuff like this happens, alright? And obviously you're not gonna babysit a probe like this, right? You're just gonna let it go. It's gonna cost a little bit of extra time to scout everything now, but you know, you didn't really have to scout it anyway, so it's fine. No big deal here. We do see a big change up in what type of units they have. Noxie with the 2 adepts versus the 2 stalkers. The 2 adepts might be able to shade past the stalkers, but we'll just have to wait and see what happens with these. Actually, yeah, he does see the Stalkers, does shade by, and do the Stalkers now go for the chase, or does he decide to... Oh, a little bit of miss micro there with the shades. He does go in a full wall off though right here from Super Silver, so very well done. The Adept's now in a little bit of trouble, focusing down the low Adept as well. Very good micro there by Super Silver. One Adept does manage to get out though. And Noxie, wow, actually going for the expand here. Not a very common play. But at the same time, Super Silver also going for the expand. I guess Super Silver is a little bit, you know, less worried about any type of aggression. Noxie did scout as well that he has the 2 Stalkers, and he did see the Robo facility. I think he clicked on that. I'm not completely sure, but we're just gonna assume that he did. So maybe just through knowing this, he felt like he was pretty safe at this time to make the expansion. And obviously Super Silver, you know, already killing the first Adept and negating any type of aggression that Noxie was planning to do. So he feels pretty comfortable here making his expand as well. Still scouting around with his probe tirelessly across the map. I gotta say, I do like that, honestly. Tirelessly working to see the entirety of the map. One observer coming in here, but there is already an observer. No, Noxie, watch out! Does lose that first observer there, unfortunately. I think he was busy trying to get the hallucination in his base, right? He was trying to micro it down, and unfortunately did lose a little bit of sight on that observer there. And what kind of other tech are we seeing? A Twilight Council being created, and also the Forge. I gotta say, Super Silver in a pretty good spot right now. I think, I'm not sure what Noxie will be planning as a second type of tech tree, or if he's just going to stick to the robotics facility. It does seem like he's just sticking to the robotics facility for now. He does have enough gas to try and unlock something else, but we're going to have to see. And Salad Charge being created quite quickly. Are we going to see the +1 attack being upgraded as well? He does have enough, he had enough money there for a moment. Go for the pylon instead, and there it is, okay. He does chrono boost it out as well. Noxie with the second observer does manage to see all of this. So you can see that there's the one, okay, there we go. Super Silver obviously prepping for a attack over here, using a pylon already on the other side. Usually if you do go for the kind of aggressive play, you would go for the one Forge, I do believe, and then +2 attack. Try to get that out as quickly as possible. Obviously, as Protoss, you can just keep chrono boosting your Forge to speed up that production. And And a nice placement here from the observer from Noxy. I think... Yeah, he does see it now and again. He just not fully paying attention to it. Well, let's take down this observer for Super Silver. He has to be aware though, if he does move out, there is still the pylon on the opposite side of the map. So it's going to be very easy for Super Silver to just warp in some units and then go for the attack. Both players now making their Templar archives. The High Templar building. That's what I wanted to say. I kept myself, I refrained myself, and I was very professional about it though. Up until I wasn't anymore, but that's fine. So let's see if Noxy is still... Yeah, he's just staying on this side of the map. Both players really kind of seeming reluctant to do any type of aggression. The worker count very similar as well. Still Super Silver just a little bit ahead. Just a very tiny amount. And I guess once you're into the 4D probe kind of area... Oh, they're equal now actually. So yeah, it's even less than I really thought it would be. 2 adapts being warped in over here. Very good move to start doing some harassment in the back line. And the 2 shades do come in. Does Noxy respond in time? His units right now. There we go. Yeah, that's a pretty reasonable response. His probes already blocking the adapts right here. Very good. And now his army can just collapse on this and only losing 3 probes. 3 probes? Quite that. Ah, fair enough. Maybe something else somewhat died. I don't know. I think... I thought I only saw 2 die, but well, oh well. Oh well, I miscounted. I'm an idiot. Not paying enough attention, obviously. It does go very quick with those adapts after all. Now, Noxy... He did see the adapts coming in from that side, but he's not scouting in this direction to see if he has any sort of... things there. The adapt is going to see the army moving out as well at the same time. With the hallucinated phoenixes, he can, you know, quite easily see the army composition from Noxy. I'm not sure if he should move in though, especially through the middle bit over here. That's going to be still a death sentence, I think. Both players having their third bases established now as well. A little bit... I'm not sure if that's very normal for PvP, but maybe, you know, we have this rare occurrence where there's 2 Protoss players that just prefer to do the macro game. It's also, even in front of the 10-minute mark, already both players having their third base. Maybe this is just because of the force fields that neither players really want to commit their armies through. They could still try to move around, but obviously that will leave their entire front door open as well at the same time. The one thing I do have to say though, that Super Silver is still in a pretty good position, just because he does have the pylon on the opposite side of the map. He has it well established, and it does not seem like Noxy will scout that pretty anytime soon. And I wouldn't mind it if Noxy tried to go for his own pylon somewhere as well, so he can do some counter aggression. But then again, he does have an observer just planted above Super Silver's base. He does, you know, he's fully aware of this third base. Is Noxy actually? Yeah, of course. Hallucinated. I'm sorry. +3 attack right now being created. That is a big difference though, obviously. Just the upgrades right now. Already +2 attack and only +1 right now for Noxy. I guess that would be the biggest thing. And actually we have Disruptors in the mix right here. Disruptors not being used as much on the highest tier of gameplay, but of course, you know, these players aren't, you know, they're not professionals. They're more likely to make mistakes than professionals are. Oh, Noxy actually killing the pylon over here. Also, both players now going for a 5th base. This is kind of funny. They're both going for it at the same time. But yeah, those disruptor balls do have a very big potential. And what do we have here? A fleet beacon being created at the same time. Also, another robo facility. Noxy cancelling this base actually. That's a big power play. Super Silver a little bit unaware there, unfortunately. Also, now that he lost his pylon on the opposite side of the map, he's incapable of sending some aggression. He is trying to send some zealots now across the map, but Nuxie had, you know, more than enough time to react to this. Sending his Archon and one zealot after it. Maybe he thought they were gonna go into the main base, I don't know. But he does manage to clean it up rather quickly. Oh, the Warp Prism over here, already being scouted by Super Silver. Also giving him a bit of a ping, just warning him here. Now Super Silver, let's see his reaction. He does decide to take the base on the opposite side of the map. This makes it a little bit easier for both players, obviously, to push their armies without rotating around one another. And then Super Silver looking to move across the map. He does have that +3 weapon advantage, so he does have, let's see actually, the upgrades. He has +3 weapons. Now that +1 armor does counteract that a little bit, but he's still ahead in one upgrade. And he will be for quite a while actually. So he has a good moment here to attack Nuxie, looking like he wants to try and do a counter attack at the same time on the opposite side of the base. And oh my god, are they actually going into a base raid here? No, they are not. Nuxie just cancelling this base. There's some zealots in the natural as well at the same time. Nuxie right now is struggling and actually going to be in a disadvantaged spot right here, having to go through these slow down fields, and with the disruptors on this map, it's going to be a great time to start using those disruptor shots onto the big army. And there they go, all three being used though at the same time. That's a little bit questionable. Nuxie now free to go through here, and oh, actually there was one more left. And I do believe Nuxie has just a way higher immortal count, so he should be able to clean up this army rather easily. Actually, the supply is going down very quickly. Moving through this slowed field is hurting him a lot, it does seem. But one more disruptor shot, not taking out too many. Might have miscalled this actually. Nuxie, Nuxie in a little bit of trouble. Is he? Is he? No. It's alright. He cleaned it up. It's just the supplies. The supplies did look a little bit weird to me, but I guess that's mostly because Nuxie did lose all his probes, and Super Silver actually calling GG. Wow. Right, I forgot about this. There's also zealots in this place. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful play. Alright. That's good. Second win, guys. Oh my god, we're doing good. Team Horizon taking it home, taking the cat out of the bag. And yeah, leaving no witnesses. I don't know what that means. We'll run with it anyway. I feel like I'm a little bit slow today. I did have a nap just before, you know, around 6. I really do think that's slowing me down a little bit, ever so much. So, second win going for Team Horizon. Very good, very good. We're still on the starting soon as well. I'm terribly sorry, guys. Here we go. BRB. This should be the message right now. So 2 wins in the bag for Team Horizon. Doing very well this time. And it sounded like they weren't as confident, honestly. In the voice chat, they were a little bit worried here and there, you know. And that being said, Legalize Stimpacks might just still take the win later on. They might still get this going at any time. Now, because this is a best of 5 series, if Team Horizon right here does take one more victory, they will take the entire series. If that happens, we'll be sorely disappointed, obviously, because I still feel a little bit lacking. I've only casted 2 games. I still need to get into the groove a little bit more. Usually takes me about 2 or 3 games maybe, and maybe some games where it's not just Protoss players, but also hopefully a Terran. I don't know what they have. I know Team Horizon isn't playing any Terrans at the moment, but we'll have to see. We'll have to see what happens. Next map, New Repugnancy, and I believe Benty will be the player for Team Horizon. Benty has been talking about this match for a little while now. He really wants to redeem himself. He really does, you know, we all saw it. But I'm sure he's gonna do beautiful here, win or lose. We all trust Bounty to, you know, represent Team Horizon in a beautiful way, as he always does. Thank you, Windows. Thank you very much. Now let's see. The final player for Legalize Stimpacks is in the game. It does look... Oh my god, our wishes have been granted. It does appear that we do have a Terran player in our midst. Yeah, I was a little bit surprised as well. Honestly, Noxie's army, like... Yeah, I know. I'm reading chat right now. I know it's 3 minutes delay, but here's my thoughts on the meta, right? He lost his army. There were still a couple of Immortals left. The Archons were there. He lost his bases a couple of times, right? Noxie already having another expansion there. He did kill about 2 bases worth of probes, and I think he could have gotten a third as well if he moved his zealots quickly enough from the 3rd base into the 4th base. But unfortunately, he didn't have the micro to do that, I believe, and he did feel like he might be able to win the engagement as well. So probably that's why he pulled the zealots into the army again to try and just rip the army a new one. When he didn't, and he also saw that there were enemy zealots in his own main base. I did note it there a little bit late, but there was a war prism in the enemy base as well for the Legalize Stimpacks. Silver Star, was it? I forgot his name. Silver... It wasn't Fish, right? Let me see. I feel bad about this. Super Silver, there we go. That was the words. Those were the words that were combined to create this beautiful name. Are we all ready? I think so. I'm ready. Scully game. I think... Oh, I'm not gonna be able to pronounce this at all. We're just gonna call him Scully. We're gonna have to roll with it. Okay. Gonna hear the countdown, guys. It's a beautiful sound, isn't it? Oh my god. Oh my god. I almost clicked quit. When I went to mute the sound. Oh boy. Oh Nelly. Okay, here we go. Oh. Now this is already match point for Team Horizon. Legalize Stimpacks really needs a victory here. Unfortunately for them, it does look like they've kept their lower league players for later on in this series. But maybe that's just a good sign for Bounty. He really wants this win, and you know, let's all root that he does get it at this time. Unfortunately, that would mean we already would have to end the series. Just as I'm kind of getting warmed up, but well. Alright, let's start out right here. Legalize Stimpacks. They brought out a Terran player. His name, we're gonna call him Scully. I don't know if that's correct. Let's just say that flat out. Scully, we haven't asked. You know, we've been a little bit lazy. We're just gonna go with Scully. He's a red Terran player in the top right corner. And he's facing off against Bounty, a Protoss player from Team Horizon. Epsi down, remake please. We need to remake maincast it down to lobby. We do seem to have a little bit of technical difficulties. Oh. I can't tell my players. Alright, we'll just have to score screen it. Right, that's unfortunate. And we're gonna spam Bounty to rehost. Let's hope that works. Oh my god, shut up, Statman. Sorry. That was quite a visceral response. There we go. I guess this music is even louder. Louder. Right, they're back in the lobby again, joining the game. Alright, we did it. Should we start off again or like end it with, well, this is an alright song, I guess. I mean, it's not the worst. It's a little bit too happy for StarCraft 2 in my opinion, you know. You gotta have a little bit of that. You gotta have a little bit of that metal sometimes, you know. Guess it doesn't really work with this music, but then again, maybe, you know, it's just the music that should be good for me as well. You know, I need a little bit of upbeat, get myself rolling again, wake up still a little bit. Get the air flowing through the lungs and the nose and the nostrils and everything. Important to do a proper casting. We're having a little bit of a rehost. It does seem like let's Legalize Stimpacks, their caster, did have a little bit of a technical difficulty. Maybe he did press quit accidentally after muting his sound, like I almost did myself. It would have been very embarrassing, but luckily it didn't happen to me. I can feel good about that. I can feel very good about that. Map packs. Max packs. Not the best map for PvT. Why not Matri? Why would it not be the best map for PvT? You know what, I'm skipping this song. This is too much for me. Oh wow. I can scroll forwards as well. Let's try to find something here. Nah. Yeah. This sounds kind of tournament-like. Should have said, wait, okay. Now, the opponent team is asking a lot of questions, and it's in a language I do not understand, so I'm sure it's not meant for me. But maybe this gives us enough time to, you know, let Medvi respond to my question at one point. Let's hope he does. Right, we're waiting for the last go sign for Scully. Alright, he says go, 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 and they should all be ready right now. Here we go. Shutting down the music, putting this on. And as soon as we get into the loading screen, here we go. There it is. My hotkey started working again. It's still on a different one than I thought it was. Maybe it didn't fully save it the previous time. I did change it, but alright. We'll just roll with this setup for now. We'll just roll with it. The roll with the punches. I feel like I'm already improving a little bit, you know. Even though I've been out of it again for a week. And then before that week, I've been out of it for such a long time, guys. Such a long time. You do have to apologize to me for not calling everything correctly at every time. But we'll see. We'll see. Alright. Here we go again. In the bottom left corner, we have a little bit of lightish, bluish, tealish kind of colored Protoss player. His name, Bonti, representing Team Horizon. Look at those probes. Aren't they magnificent? And his opponents. Maybe the only Terran we will see today. He comes from Legalize Stimpacks. His name I cannot pronounce, but we'll call him Scully. A red Terran player. In the top right corner. He's going for gas. Gas for... No, wait. Oh, he's going for proxy barracks. I was too distracted with my... Oh my god, Banty. Banty, you knew. How did you know? That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Scully already laughing here. He knows he's in trouble. This is not good. Bonty right now just needs to try and focus down this SCV. I'm sure Bonty, being a player of Terran himself previously, knows this frustration that will occur in this case. And Scully trying his best. He's trying so hard to keep this barracks alive, but he did start a second barracks in his main base. He will probably have to cancel this. He's not sending a second SCV to finish it off, but already a little bit behind here. Not managing to take... Oh, there we go. Does manage to get that last hit in. And Bounty looking for an expand already. Alright, very good. Going for the expand. He knows he delayed the barracks. It's only one proxy barracks as well. So he's in a good spot right here. And right now, Scully already on 100 gas as the barracks finishes. Instead of the nice and lovely 50 gas to immediately do the Reaper. So, it's good for Reapers because of short rush distance. Well, I'm wondering if we'll still see some Reapers, Matfy. It's questionable. It's questionable. Benzie now going for the probe over here as well. Making a bunker as well. Obviously, yeah, that's a pretty good call, actually. He knows he's delayed with the barracks, so he does go for that bunker. Trying to ensure that he will not die to a big all-in that might follow up here, because he won't have as many units as he might have, you know, if that barracks did finish off. Yeah, of course everything is delayed. We can all understand if you know, completely not get that first building up, it's gonna be a bad time. So maybe we'll have to see what he's gonna follow up with this. He's building the starport. It might be just a 1-1-1 build. I'm not sure if he's still looking to expand. Alright, there we go. He does throw down a command center. I was wondering maybe he was just gonna do the double barracks, but it seems like he just really wants to be safe right now versus a counter push. And obviously he's unaware that Bounty made a expansion himself. Now, Bounty already having the adept over here on the opposite side of the map, knowing that there's at least not a really greedy expansion going down. And he should be able to get this SCV as well. Or at least he's going to chase it down. If he does manage to cancel this scout as well, Scully is going to be completely in the unknown. And he might have to use his scan to figure out what is happening. Which would be a great position for him to be in. But it doesn't look like Bounty is really interested in stopping this SCV from going anywhere. Well, maybe he is still looking for any type of other proxy, but we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Banshees being created with Cloak at the same time. A War Prism on the way with the Twilight Council already having been built. The SCV does go down now, but he is aware that you know, Bounty did go for the expansion, although he is obviously already quite ahead with that work account. So a very dominant lead right now for Bounty. And also, look at this, we're seeing a Dark Shrine. Dark Shrine being created right now with the War Prison. That's obviously going to be a very strong attack, and specifically because the Terran did go for a Banshee. So the Banshee obviously not going to be very good if it's on the opposite side of the map. It might see the War Prism, it will not. He does have to do command centers. We'll have to see if he uses his mules at the maximum amount of time, or if he's going to keep this up for a little bit just to wait. Oh my god, that's a big SCV pool. It seems like a little bit of an overreaction right there. And he does throw down 2 mules over here right now. So Bounty, if he does use his Dark Shrine right now to whop in some DTs and go in with the attack, he might be in a good position here. Also making the Observer already. Very good. He's aware with the War Prism, he did scout it. So he's obviously, he probably put some extra pressure on getting that Observer out as quickly as possible. He also has the 3 Stalkers here, so he should be completely fine. Now at the same time, making 3 Dark Templar in total, and the Terran's still far, well, no, he actually has, yeah, he has both scans right now. Just a little bit unfortunate for Bounty that he is now fighting against the 2 scans, but the 3 Dark Templar are gonna go to town in this mineral line. Might even be able to kill these. Oh, the Terran player moving his Marines a little bit too close. He might lose them all now because of this. And they get picked up in the War Prism. Just putting them outside. There should be another scan here available. Does waste it, unfortunately. And now it's going to be a long time before he has another scan. This could be an incredible amount of trouble for the Terran player. DT Blink on the way as well. Just more trouble on the way. He does have the... Oh no, he moved the starport actually from the tech lab, so he is incapable of making a quick Raven to get that stealth detection that way. Bounty doing even more damage right now to the Terran player, and this might already be a GG, guys. This is very rough. Taking out the engineering bay, doesn't want any more missile turrets being created. One more missile turret going up into the main base. 3 more Dark Templar as well. And another War Prism on the way. He's gonna do a double War Prism, both with 3 Dark Templar in it. Or, no, actually, these Dark Templar are just walking across the map. I like the Viking. Ensuring that they, you know, trying to zone out that War Prism. But maybe that's why there was a second War. That's a lot of Dark Templar. That is a lot of Dark Templar. That's 10 Dark Templar out on the map. Bounty really looking to finish this quickly. Those more Dark Templar, yes they are. Alright, so let's see what's happening here. The Terran now wisely not using his mules as quickly as he did previously. He's saving up that energy to conserve it for his scans. I'm not sure if there were any worker kills for the Terran really. No, not really. I did not miss any other Banshees. The Viking trying to find those War Prisms, but both War Prisms right now. Oh my god, that's a big tank shot. And the DTs are gonna kill everything here. This is trouble. This is a lot of trouble. Only 2 Banshees. They won't be able to kill the War Prism over here. And unfortunately for him, oh my god, that huge blink on top of the tank again, killing all the... There we go. Instant leave. Bounty fully redeeming himself there, I guess. A little bit aggressive. But yeah, Team Horizon taking a 3-0 against Legalize Stimpacks. Even though they were very subconscious about this one, they did not feel like they had the best of shots. But I guess it still worked out. GG's. GG's. Well, there we go. I'll call it GG's. Oh, that's a... Okay, I guess that's fine. There it is. My perfectionism coming into play there. Alright, Team Horizon already taking it. Wow. That was quite the game, guys. Honestly, a little bit cheesy. A little bit cheesy, but it worked out completely. And to be fair, the proxy barracks from Scully was a little bit cheesy too. But Bounty finding it immediately as well. It was a very lucky, you know, scout for him in that sense, and managing to, you know, just stop that barracks from being built immediately. He knew all the Terrans were using this map for the Reapers, and just wanted to make sure that that was not a thing that was going to happen in the early game, and being in a good spot there for the later game. And wow, he definitely made good advantage, full advantage of that one. Alright, so a little bit of a shame, the games are cut short here, but then again, Team Horizon actually 3-0ing Legalize Stimpacks, so very well done, guys. We, you know, we'll have to keep it up, try to keep it up for the next time as well. Yeah, GG's, GG's. I don't have a GG button, that's a shame, but let me see what else we can say, really. I'm not sure. That was quite the game, not a lot happening there. Really too much. A short game, short and sweet. I think I'm gonna call it, guys. I think I'm just gonna go off now because I you know, there's no other games happening, and right. Let's see. We had Snowdrum, then we had the PvP with Nuxie, and then we had Bounty. So that's a 3-0 right now. Pretty sure it's a 3-0. I hope I didn't spoil anything. Alright, we're gonna call it now. Just, you know, cut it short. Alright, everyone, have a good one. Have a great day. Have some good games. And, you know, keep on improving. And GG's for Team Horizon. We'll see you next week. Obviously, I'll be back next week. If you do want to join Team Horizon, there is a Discord link in the bottom. Any other shout